Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
My name is Andy. Hey.
All right, Titus.
Hi,
Welcome
Andre.
to the German table. Hi, I'm Sigrid from the Munich office.
Oh,
Nice
how
to
are you?
meet you.
It's been a while.
Hello, Titus.
How you doing? All right.
It's like an animal car. We kind of want to ride animal.
Hi, Titus. Welcome to the interview. I would like to know, you are in the WWE for many years now. What do you think was your biggest accomplishment thus far?
Definitely winning the WWE Tag Team Championships with Darren Young at Money in the Bank. We, worked so hard, and we were split up and we brought back together, and it was a great ending to a story that we had been trying to build for a very long time with the primetime players, and so that was definitely the highlight of my career.
And what do you want to have achieved in the next years, maybe?
I just want to become a singles champion, multiple singles champion. I want to be able to show what I can do on my own, without a tag team. I've been in a tag team majority of my career, and I want to have a really fair and good opportunity to go out and show what I can really do, because I know I can contribute in a lot of ways.
Yeah. And what is the difference between Titus ONeil and the private Titus ONeil?
Really not much difference. I just think I turn it up when the cameras are on. How I am is how I am, and I think that most of the guys that have been successful, and the most successful guys that have had success in this business, have kind of like been an extension of their real life self, and it's just turned it up to 10 on when the red light's on. But Rock was a stud football player at the University of Miami, and he had swagger then, and then and he didn't just become the Rock overnight. That was a process. He was Rocky Maivia, which I know he probably wants to forget a lot of times, or a lot of people want to forget a lot of times. But there's a process in becoming whatever character that you become. Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't start off as Stone Cold Steve Austin. And so I'm in the process now of trying to move, into that direction of, what is and who is really Titus ONeil. Like what more can this guy do? And hopefully I'll have a chance to do that over the next year.
What would you have done if you haven't become a wrestler?
Oh, I probably would have been a coach, college coach, at the University of Florida, or one of the many universities that I have coaching friends and former teammates that coach. So I'd probably say coaching college football.
You said it's a little bit funny that your character and the real you aren't that different, but in WWE, the bad guy, and some time ago you were Father of the Year.
Yeah.
How does it fit together?
It's just a matter of the commentators.
Okay.
They want to talk about or not want to talk about. But I can use that in a negative sense as a bad guy. Say I'm a better dad than you will ever be. So it's not very hard. I think just being quote unquote bad guy is really just taking what your real things and just shoving it down people's throat. I'm a 2-time college graduate. You probably don't have 1 degree. There's things like that. You know what I mean? So it's just shoving your accomplishments down people's throat and gloating in it. And people don't like to hear that. People don't want to see you brag and tell them that you're a better dad than they are, or that you're a better parent than they'll ever be. Talk about their kids as if your kids are so much better than their kids. Like, nobody wants to hear that. And then as a good guy, you just celebrate what it is that you're able to celebrate as a family man, as a person in the community, as a superstar, and you just be relatable to people. And I think that's what transcends whether you're a good guy or a bad guy. That's what people pick up on. That dude's a bad dude, but I kind of like him. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. Titus.
Had a very rough childhood, and becoming a sportsman kind of changed you out. Can you tell us, for viewers who don't know your story, sum it up a little bit?
Yeah. So I came from a single-parent home. Never had a father in the home. No male role models present around me. I used to get in trouble a lot in grade school, and then got an opportunity to go to a place called the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch, which was a boarding type school, and gave me structure, gave me discipline, and it gave me an opportunity to be successful. And I went from being a kid that was being told that he'd be dead or in jail by the time he's 16 to becoming a high school and college graduate and athlete, and now turned WWE superstar.
What are you planning? What do you have in store for us at this time at WrestleMania? Since, especially after you missed last year's WrestleMania for some specific reasons.
I plan on coming back and beating everybody in this battle royal and coming out of there as the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
How frustrating was it for you last year to having to watch WrestleMania instead of being here?
Well, things happen, and that was I've forgotten about it, and I wouldn't have even thought about it unless you brought it up just now. So it was what it was, and I'm focused on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
I moved on when it happened, so I'm fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this is yours.